A lot of authors don't really know what it is that they're actually offering. They don't have a system, they don't have it defined, and why that's important. So after you launch your book, what is it that you want from the book? With this exact thing that I'm about to teach you, which is basically learning how to build an author offer, learn how to package that offer, and then finally create content and distribution so that you can get your brand out there. So who is this for? If you're preparing to launch a book or have already launched one and want to leverage that to secure speaking, consulting, coaching opportunities, or simply grow your influence, this video is for you. So I'm Hussein Albiati. I published my book, The Art of Resilience, The Refugee State of Mind, through a company called Scribe Media, which I ended up working for. And when I published my book, my goal was to get speaking engagements. And that's exactly what I did. And that's how I leveraged my book to grow my speaking opportunities, grow my connections, and really start to use my book and leverage it for opportunities that were high ticket. But I have a wealth of experience in marketing and community building and all those kinds of things. So I brought that over to Scribe, where I worked for Tucker Max, Charlie Hohen, and other amazing author marketers and designers and editors. And we led these quarterly live seminars where we got to help business authors and memoirists bring their ideas and their work to life. It was amazing. We had these teams of people that would come from around the world, and we would basically, and here I am in my cohort, and here's Tucker Max. We got amazing Emily Gindelsbarger, and a lot of these amazing people became friends over time. It's been an incredible journey to obviously publish a book. And if you're out there and you've published a book, you know the hard work that goes into it. So I got to learn from the best, from Chaz Hoppy all the way to, like I said, Tucker Max, Charlie Hohen, and incredible people who over time taught me the actual process of what it is to take a book from an idea all the way to marketing it and getting it out into the world and leveraging it for those exact opportunities that you're looking for. So that's basically what I ended up doing for about 4 years, working with this amazing company until, unfortunately, I got laid off last year of June 2023. And I now get to work and serve many of those authors that were unfortunately impacted, but also those experts that I was just talking about. We got together, we built a community called Rising Authors. And in this community, it's amazing. You're going to love it. You can basically join for free if you're out there. I share tons of content, tons of work. You can get in touch with book coaches, ghostwriters, positioning people, designers, copy editors. You can literally just reach out to the person right here and message them. It's an incredible platform on Circle. It is a private community, so you will have to reach out to me if you want to join, but it's fairly easy and you would love it. This is where authors come and introduce themselves. This is where experts in the industry come and introduce themselves and share with us what they do and what their specific thing is. So this community is amazing. It's available to you if you're interested. Let me hop back in here real quick. So I went and developed that. And alongside that, I started helping other authors with this exact thing that I'm about to teach you, which is basically learning how to build an author offer, learn how to package that offer, and then finally create content and distribution so that you can get your brand out there. So who is this for? If you're preparing to launch a book or have already launched one and want to leverage that to secure speaking, consulting, coaching opportunities, or simply grow your influence, this video is for you. So the number one thing we have to get clear on is, and laser clear on, it is, what is your offer? A lot of authors don't really know what it is that they're actually offering. They don't have a system, they don't have it defined, and why that's important. So after you launch your book, what is it that you want from the book? I knew for me, it was, leading leadership type workshops for universities and leadership retreats. So I knew exactly who it was for, and using art and the ideas of resilience that I convey and my story to help them identify their story. So I did that and I built that into a speaking and workshop offer. So we have to get clear about that, right? What are we charging? How much is it? And I'm going to show you some examples, right? And then we need to systemize your offer. We have to get very clear, right? Once you know your offer, then we have to create a system around it. So what happens when that person reaches out to you? How do they find you? How do they reach out to you? What's the system? What are they booking a call with you, sending you an email, filling out a form? And then what are the replies? Do you have templates? Do you have your outline costs? Do you have email templates? Those things are very important. So I highly, highly suggest really sitting down and developing a clear, concise offer. And it doesn't have to be one thing. It could be speaking and consulting. It could be speaking, coaching, and consult, right? So it could be multiple things. But for each one, we need to have those systems ready and available. So the number one thing I always tell people is that you have to know your offer. So here's my website called Rising Authors. And my goal is to get very clear with authors what it is I offer, right? So as you scroll down, my goal is to show you not only sort of what I do and how I do it, but the goal is to really highlight exactly what it is I'm offering, right? And as you scroll down further, you'll see that, I've used testimonials. I'm using other people's words to convey authority and credibility. So my goal is to turn expertise into opportunities. But the number one thing is we have to create an irresistible author offer. And the reason for that is this helps you get clarity and focus for exactly what it is that you're doing. So for Corey, for example, my friend Dr. Corey Lathan, she's amazing. She had a book, but she knew that she just merely wanted to use it to speak. And I'm going to give you a perfect example of how we started developing Corey's online presence. So when we look up Corey Lathan right now, amazing stuff happens, right? Her LinkedIn profile pops up, her website pops up, her Wikipedia page. All of these things start to, her videos, all of these things start to come up in a way that basically represents her in a premium category. This is very important that when people Google you, that the things that come up share you and your expertise in a premium way. And there's ways to do this, right? So we went and basically revamped and rebuilt her entire website, kept it really clean and simple, use color, use her face so that people easily recognize her. Right? Basically shout out exactly what she does, right? She's a speaker, an author, and what she loves to call a techno optimist. Then we use these logos and leverage to convey her expertise and experience, right? She's been in the game a long time. But as we scroll through this website, you get credibility, you get exactly what she does. She's a keynote speaker. And these are the topics that she talks about. And here are testimonials from her amazing superhero friends that are all over the world, right, doing amazing things. And that's great. That speaks about her circle of amazing friends and scientists, right? And so a little bit about her and a contact page, and then, of course, her LinkedIn page. So let's go visit that. So these things are working in tandem. So her LinkedIn page also has a beautiful theme. It uses those logos. It has that book, Inventing the Future. That's her sort of go-to motto. Mine is turn expertise into opportunities. What is your, that one-liner that you always like to share with people, right? She's a tech inventor, keynote speaker, best-selling author, right? We want to be clear about those things. And then she's built up an amazing following because she posts regularly, and we'll talk about that here in a bit. So that's my friend Corey and how we've helped her sort of grow her professional services, right? And so that's the thing. What is your thing? It doesn't have to be speaking. It could be consulting. Now, let's jump over to my friend Michael. He's a consultant. So we had to get very clear here, right, as to what it is he's actually doing. And in his service page, in his consulting page, right, he's telling you exactly transformational strategies and services. Here's everything he does and how he works with people. It's very clear. It's broken down so that it's not over consuming, right? Again, your offer has to be clear because this is what we use to go build it into your online packaging, right? This is kind of what I was talking about earlier. We have to understand this because the next phase of this, right, is basically packaging your brand and online presence. So visual branding, we got to get some professional photos. A lot of people don't even have professional photos, you guys. This is very important. Just a photo shoot of you doing the work, you being in action. Here's, again, Michael just kind of being being Michael, being himself. But what's cool is on the homepage, he's got a great smiling page. He's looking right at you, right? He's got a great testimonial. He's drawing up stuff on the board. He's talking to people on a computer. Like, these images convey him doing the work, and we want to see you in action, right? So doing a photo shoot like that is very, very helpful. It helps with the storytelling, right? We need to share 3 to 5 success stories of clients you've helped, clients you've worked with, people that are in that transformation that you're helping them with, right? So for me, this is exactly what I do here. Here's a transformation. Here's my friend Jeff Burke, who really wanted to create his website to be a lead magnet. And this is very important. Your website doesn't have to be stale. It doesn't have to just sit there and not do anything for you. It can work for you and double down and start gathering people that are interested in your service. And so my friend Jeff Burke, he uses this in a phenomenal way. He uses his website predominantly to get bookings, right? He's obviously a comedian. He's worked with everybody from Jay Leno to other amazing performers. And he has a book that now also backs up all of his credibility, right? These logos that are popping up here shows you where he's worked and who he works with. This puts him at a premium category, right? So he can charge a premium price, a high ticket thing, right? So now he could send out his $5, $10 book, and what comes back is a great opportunity, right? So he does sales trainings and those kinds of things, and how to bring, so we use testimonials, we use what people are saying, we used a lot of his videos to show him in action, right? That's what we want to see, that this guy is legit. He knows what he's doing, right? And so that's my goal here, is to showcase and represent people in a way that is premium. We want to build an online packaging that is premium to your offer, because your offer is going to be anywhere from $1,500 to maybe $10,000, $50,000 worth of whatever it is. So my friend Michael here, he charges over $200K for consulting. So he really needs a handful of people that are interested in his work, which we'll talk about later. So then obviously when we have your sort of your packaging, right? Your credibility, your offers, your call to actions, your about page, your service breakdown, like that's very important to break down your services and really lay them out for people. And I'll show you exactly how I did that on my website here in a bit. And so a really clean contact page, your blog has to be consistently updated. This is very important, because your blog is the place where people can come back and visit and see what's new, see what you're up to, see what you're writing about. You not just writing the book, you have to embody what's in the book. Embodying the book means you're always talking about this theme and topic, right? And that's a very powerful thing to remember. So then we got to go into content creation and audience reach. So this is my favorite part, only if this part is done and done well, right? So building a website is very crucial. So let's go through what a home base, what a landing home page can really look like, and how powerful it could be to attract the right people. So Michael's is a little bit more complicated as far as who he helps specifically, right? So executive transformations by leveraging the connective power of processes. So he's a guru in this. And this is what he built his entire website on, is the consulting opportunities that he can bring to bigger organizations that have tons of processes. So he's very clear about how he can help them. In fact, he wrote a whole book about it. All right, let's talk about my friend Mark. Mark owns a laundromat, but he's so much more than that. He's a guru. He's a business guru, but he infused those two things of owning a laundromat and how to run and grow a laundromat very successfully. And now he's training other people to do it. But then he wrote the book on it, right? He wrote an amazing book on it. He built up this, basically his 6-month mentorship program, a 4-month mentorship, and like a 75-minute call. So he has these really clear offers as to what he does in this very specific niche. And then he's got testimonials. This tells you a little bit about him and who he tries to do this work for. So the goal is, at the very top, this isn't just a resume about you. Call it the Laundromat Entrepreneur Mentor, right? That's great. But then he's also kind of giving you a real quick sort of call to action to sign up for his newsletter, which is awesome. Nice big old picture of him, so you know exactly who he is, what he does, right? He's got his shirt on, which is fantastic. Goes right into the book and then right into his services, which is just not wasting your time. It's really clear and concise, right? And he's doing some other amazing things, which is amazing, like his YouTube, his press. He has a community tab, mentoring. So in the mentoring, he goes deeper into those services. This is what I was saying earlier about getting clear about your offers, right? So now we can really break down that offer and what is it exactly? How long does it take, right? And he wants you to book a call. It's pretty straightforward. Here's the call to action, right? If you're interested in a 4-month transformation, this is what it includes. Let's book a call. This is an amazing way to convert people from being lost as to what you do and how you do it to being like, this is the person I want to work with. Now, the third and most important component, right, is how does someone like Mark leverage his online presence to bring these opportunities to his doorstep, to bring coaching opportunities, right? And so what he does is, of course, we got to work up your banner, get that picture nice and dialed. Look at this, guiding laundromat owners from startup to success. #1 best-selling author of the Laundromat Bible, right? This is very cool because it tells me exactly what he does and how he does it, right? And now when I go to his website, when I visit his website, you guys just saw, this goes deeper into that, right? And exactly how I can get support. But here's the cool part. Mark is very good at consistently posting, right? He's posting, he's engaging, he's constantly getting people to talk about and be thinking about laundromats. And guess what? If he's connecting with laundromat owners, right? And there are probably thousands out there, right? He wants to lead those conversations. He wants to inspire them, motivate them, put them in a position to help themselves to grow. And he talks about all kinds of stuff. He's a very cool personality. He's a fun guy. And so he does speaking engagements now. He does opportunities where I know, he reached out to me just a few weeks ago where he locked in his second client from his business. So this is amazing. So not only is he growing a laundromat business, but he's also coaching. And so that's an incredible high ticket offer that now he could just start sending out his book to all these laundromat owners, tuck a little slip in there, say, hey, let's do a 20-minute talk. I'd love to just get to know you. And the opportunity to grow and foster a relationship is there for him. So he does a lot of cool things to engage his clientele, potential customers, people that will reach out to him on his LinkedIn profile. And he also does a YouTube channel where he shares a lot of his content as well. Why is all this important? Well, you just saw how going from an offer and understanding exactly what it is to sharing on LinkedIn and why that matters. It's all interconnected. Where a lot of authors struggle is that they're spread too thin. They want to do a course, they want to write a PDF, they want to have 2 different types of websites, they want to have 5 different types of offers, and they're really unsure if that's the right way to go. And a lot of them are intimidated by the vastness of social media. So then they feel like they have to be on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, and they really don't know where to start. And the thing is we have to take a step back. We have to understand that the reality is the more clear you are about who you help, the better everything is going to come together. And that's the most important aspect. When you know who you want to help and who you want to serve, then you know their pain points. And when you know their pain points, you know that in your offer, you can create those solutions exactly how you would want them to be solved for you. So making it easy for them to get a hold of you, to get you to help them solve those problems, that's where the high ticket thing is. Now, if it's a workshop, speaking engagement, anything, we just have to package it in a way that makes sense for who it's for. So your packaging, your online presence, everything from what happens when people Google you to coming to your website. All right, so coming back to the website here, my goal is really to help authors land dream author opportunities. So what is your dream author opportunity? How can I help you get to that thing that you really want? However, by building an awesome online presence, you can get there in a way that feels amazing. I have helped authors earn all the way up to $250,000 consulting opportunities to their first $500 speaking opportunity, right? So leveraging our books in this way is extremely powerful. You can come check out all the different testimonials. And again, my goal is to turn these expertise into opportunities. It's very simple. Working with people like Corey, working with people like Jeff, and so many people like Mo, we've been able to do everything from their offer to their website to helping them grow on LinkedIn and Substack and so many other platforms by applying the techniques that I teach. The coolest thing about all this stuff is we can churn your entire book into bite-sized, engaging content that'll bring attention back to your work, who you are, your high-ticket offer. All those things can work together for you. By turning your anxiety into peace of mind is one of my favorite things through one-on-one coaching. Look, you do not have to do this work alone. And I, in fact, employ that you shouldn't have to. There are so many people, there are so many communities out there that you could be a part of. But most importantly, getting the one-to-one help for me specifically was huge because it cut down on all the noise, right? And when I got clear about my offer, when I got clear about what to do and how to write my book and how to get opportunities from it, I was able to really break through. So if you want to join a community that can help you with all these kinds of things, you can also join my community for free. It's amazing. There's so many resources, so many people. All you have to do is click sign me up. Let's talk about my all-in-one marketing power pack options. I love calling these the Pro, the Boost, and the Ultra. They're all a little different. However, they all are jam-packed with valuable things for authors. We also have a la carte services that are really fun and really easy to kind of pick up and navigate, all the way from building just a simple landing page all the way to your LinkedIn management. If you have done and revamped your website and all those kinds of things and you just need some extra support, I'm happy to help you there too. Look, I struggled with author marketing too. And the reason I struggled was because I didn't identify what my actual offer was. I didn't have a system for it. I didn't have templates, emails, all those kinds of things that matter. And this is where you can really get powerful. There's a lot of authors out there that are not doing these things. And so by doing them, you can leverage these opportunities, right? So I do a free online presence assessment. You can book a call right here off my website. It's really easy. Pick a time, pick a date. Let's get together. We can go through an assessment with you. And if we are a match for you and for what you want to do, I'll be more than happy to help. And we can tailor our pricing to what you need. However, you can check out all the different types of people we've helped here, all the different types of testimonials that people have written about us, and how much we've gotten to work with so many different people. So if we go here into our services, okay, so here are the all-in-one marketing power pack options. I have the Pro, the Boost, and the Ultra. And the difference between these three things is really, this is for sort of beginners, right? People who are getting ready to launch their book, getting ready to kind of just need an online presence sort of package. We need to clean up your offer, clean up your author branding, all that good stuff, get a website going, and really optimize a few things to help you launch your book, or at least post-launch and what to do next, right? The Boost is where things get really interesting. It's a 6-month program where we do all the things that we do in our Power Pack Pro, but also add management. So we'll do the blogging and Substack management, your newsletter, your launch strategy and execution if you need that, content strategy, and of course your LinkedIn management and growth. So that's huge for a lot of people because a lot of people don't have that time. So we can work out a way to help you develop those kinds of things. Now the Ultra has everything and then some, everything from a photo shoot, video shoot, YouTube channel support, everything you could possibly think about when it comes to building an author brand and online presence. This goes from 6 months all the way up to a year, but I will come out and fly to you, and we work together and develop a lot of things together. This is my Ultra pack. So if any of these are interesting, you could book a call, we could talk about them. If you're interested in our a la carte services, you can go in here and go to our simple landing page or full website. And if you just need that, or if you just need some management, like my friend Mike here, who literally we've helped him go viral and lock in two, not one, but two, 240 plus K per year consulting opportunities. Think about that. This is one post that helped him get 2 different opportunities. And ever since then, he's been posting regularly. We've been helping him craft everything from his post to his whole online presence, really. But managing his LinkedIn, connecting, and working with his amazing people to get leads and opportunities for him. And him, amongst other people like Corey and Jeff, of course, we've been able to help really grow their brand, grow their opportunities, get speaking engagements, all that good stuff. So if you need help with that, I'm happy to help you as well. And you're more than welcome to book a call down here as well. So this is author marketing. And it's very important that you keep these 3 elements in mind: your offer, your online packaging, and your content and distribution. When those 3 elements work together, you'll be able to leverage your book like I have and get the speaking opportunities, the workshops, and really my entire brand of Rising Authors built on the back of this one book. So if that is of interest to you, it's very simple. You can go in here, you can book a call, and let me know what you're struggling with, what you're working with, and I'll be more than happy to get on a call with you, share what I can, and then if it's right to work together, I would love to work together. Other than that, I created something really awesome for you. It's in the link in the description below. And what it is, it's basically a checklist for your entire LinkedIn profile. So everything you got to do, and then it also has like 40 plus different types of templated posts. So if that's interesting to you, that's free for you in the link below as well. Other than that, I hope to get on a call with you, support you in your author journey. If any of this is interesting, I look forward to speaking with you. You take care. Peace.